You won't see Montgomery Housing Partnership scrawled on this wall, but its impact is here. There are cute drawings of teddy bears and beautiful flowers, but here among all of them is a drawing that is more than a mixture of crayons and imagination. It's a window to a child's soul.
Having a nice place to live goes a long way with self-esteem and how you feel about yourself, how you treat those around you, how you treat others.
Michael Withers knows what affordable housing can do for a young boy or girl. Years ago, his family was struggling. He lived in primitive conditions without the things we take for granted, like running water. He still remembers what it felt like as a child coming up this road and knowing he would be moving into a real home for the very first time.
The work that MHP does and the time that the folks give to it is valuable. It's not just a house, it's a life that they're building and supporting. It's not just surviving, it's living.
Since 1989, MHP has tackled the affordable housing crisis head-on. Montgomery Housing Partnership has a three-pronged approach. MHP acquires, builds, rehabs, and manages quality affordable housing. MHP brings residents, businesses, and other key community stakeholders together to revitalize and stabilize troubled neighborhoods. MHP also provides supportive community life programs for residents to develop the skills they need. MHP has changed lives and communities. MHP is a place people turn to when they're in need. Michael knows that firsthand. When he learned developers were planning to buy Great Hope Homes, the place that made such a difference in his life, and turned this into more luxury housing, he knew he had to do something. He also knew the answer to his prayers was MHP.
Had it not been for MHP, it probably would have been gone. We would have lost affordable housing in this area.
We tend to think in terms of numbers. How many homes have you built? How many apartments have you remodeled? It's the story of the individual who has been helped that at the end of the day makes it all worthwhile.
And there are so many of those stories. Take Gabby, for example. Just a few years ago, her mom, Sandra Nunez, was living the American dream. Her husband, Jose, was a plumber with a large enough salary to purchase a small home and a car. Life was good, and Gabby and her brother loved having Sandra as a stay-at-home mom. Then, everything changed in the blink of an eye. Jose was diagnosed with cancer.
The
cancer had spread all over his body.
Jose would die 2 months after the diagnosis at the young age of 38. Sandra didn't just lose her husband. She learned from the bank she would lose her home too. With no life insurance policy and no skills, she had no hope.
My husband had savings, but that went for the funeral. I felt helpless. Emotionally, physically, I was a wreck.
Fortunately, MHP came to the rescue and Sandra moved her family to MHP's Amherst Garden Apartments. Sandra's story is like so many in Montgomery County, where death, illness, a loss of job, or some other crisis can rock a family's life to its core. Initially, Sandra struggled to get by on Social Security benefits, but MHP helped out here too. She was hired by Montgomery Housing Partnership, where she works part-time in a position with the preschool class. She now dreams of returning to school and getting a career. That's what makes Montgomery Housing Partnership stand out.
I have to say that I always feel that my boss asks for the stars so that he can get the moon. And MHP as an organization has a wonderful mission, and everybody that works here understands that mission.
It's very gratifying, the work we do. We touch people's lives in many ways. Some are dramatic things where they're going from affordable rental housing to actually buying a house and living the American dream, to very simple things where a kid gets an A in school where they might have gotten C's or D's. And so we're really touching kids and families' lives in many ways.
Look at people who are committed to doing this. They are truly committed, because you can't do this because they're looking for a salary, because many of them receive virtually nothing for what they do. You can't do this because you're looking for a title, because that's not important to many. You do it because you love people.
Sandra and Gabby know that firsthand. In their darkest hour, Montgomery Housing Partnership was there, and MHP provided much more than affordable housing.
I've grown as a person. I have a job, I have skills, and I have a paycheck. I want Gabby to be like me, independent and strong.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and a child's drawing can be even more powerful than that. In this case, it's not just a window to a child's soul, it's a testament to the power of MHP.